What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? Rejoined by my man, the real Aaron Alexander, right now, because we're going to watch One Piece Episode 2. If you didn't catch our reaction to Episode 1 that is up here on the channel, really enjoyed the heck out of that first episode. I changed it to the sweater because it felt like color scheme-wise, it kind of feels like One Piece a little bit to me.
It does. It's like, wow, it's very... Oh, it's thin, too.
Oh, my God, it's so comfortable. Me on these guys. Highly recommend you could use our promo code, too. It's not an ad for them, but I guess it is. Please go ahead, leave a like on this video. That would mean a lot. Also, subscribe, click that notification bell. We don't really know the pattern of when these videos will be going up, but just do this so that way you get notified when episode 3 is up here on the channel. And as always, thank you to all who have joined our Patreon page. Full-length reaction, watch along, resync up with your own copy of One Piece, available for our Super Sexy Rejects. We also cover several shows exclusively over there with reaction highlights and watch alongs included. Some anime over there. We did not watch the anime of One Piece, so this is all a fresh experience for us, and it has been very enjoyable thus far. And thank you again to Prepper for helping us edit down these highlights. Let's get to it.
You want trouble? You just found it.
Little boy Luffy. Racially ambiguous Luffy.
3D3?
I can fix it.
Interesting how there's no, like, opening credits.
Yeah, right? Animes are notorious for that.
No two are the same. They each grant you a unique ability, but there's a reason they're called devil fruits.
Oh, so there's other people who've had devil's fruits who are out there.
Oh.
You know what this kid looks like? A younger version of the person who plays Gravik in Secret
Oh
Invasion.
my God, totally. I see it.
When will you be back?
We're not coming back.
What?
Ruh-roh.
You said that so apathetically.
I told you I need absolute silence.
Yeah, I know. It's just that...
3D. Dude, me too.
And can you please give me some quiet and some space?
No.
Stretching? Yep. I didn't even need to stretch for that one.
It's not cool.
Before he left, he gave him his hat.
The hat's important to me.
Need to knock it off. I'm trying to take a nap.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were we interrupting your beauty sleep?
I couldn't nap with a
No.
boat rocking like that.
Need like a weighted blanket, a neck pillow, sleeping mask, the whole shebang.
AC.
You did it.
Ah, she's good. She's good at what she does.
Isn't there supposed to be gold inside a safe?
It's knowledge. This is a map to the Grand Line.
I'd take the gold over knowledge any day. It's a shortcut past the knowledge.
With the gold, I can just buy the knowledge.
I just buy someone with knowledge.
Thin strip of land that circles the globe. It's called the Red Line. Spanned across the middle is the Grand Line, a treacherous stretch of ocean with bigger islands.
And if you fold that, poke a pencil through it, it becomes a wormhole.
Is that the Marines?
How did they find us?
Wow. Great shooting. Sleeping gas.
Red sleeping gas.
Swallow it.
No, dude. No way.
I know a lot of women who can do that trick, you know what I mean?
Luffy can take pipes.
Circus performers.
Clever. I like it. Put it on a t-shirt.
I'm so glad this show's enjoyable. It sucks when you commit to a show that's not enjoyable.
Anime fans are going to be mad. They're like, it took 200 episodes to get to this point. I skipped so much.
Damn it, we lost the map.
No, we didn't. It's a safe place.
A lot of these like interesting angles with the handheldness that really follow the motion of the performers.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh,
no.
Prisoners having to pretend to be audience members.
Clap, monkeys, clap.
It's all wrong. Spotlight was late. You completely missed my entrance.
That guy looks so familiar. Oh my God, that's a dude from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
You're the clown guy, Buggy. Buggy the Clown. Buggy. The genius jester.
Wow. You have a lot of names. Everyone knows who you are.
Nose!
Okay, so don't bring up the nose.
Sensitive about his nose.
I've been scheming for months to steal that map from old Axe Hand, only to find out that I was upstaged by 3 little nobodies.
Nose buddies?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I will be king of the pirates.
Now that's funny.
Wow. This is disorienting as hell. Feels like a Rob Zombie movie.
If I can't reward them with that map, I suppose I'll have to offer them a pound of flesh instead.
This guy's kind of frustrating.
What if I give you a new freak for your crew?
You're gonna offer up Luffy with his little stretchy powers?
Hey!
That was messed up.
Ah, dang. Left their ass.
Are they on land?
Oh
my God.
This set is crazy.
Wow.
Why would you stop?
Silent runners.
What did you do to their town? You destroyed everything.
Not everything. I'll let them keep their hands.
Relax. You're being dramatic.
Okay, so he is a sadistic man.
Oh, yeah, of course. Classic clown.
I'm gonna have a chat with my stretchy new pal.
His nose has, not follicles. What is it?
Well, his nose doesn't look like some attachment. It looks like
It's a real
kind of like
nose.
deformity thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It has pores on it. There you go.
Yeah.
Of course, they wouldn't have gotten away in the first place if my useless son had been able to prevent their escape.
Do you think this son might become a good guy at some point?
Not with that haircut.
Newly enlisted?
Just this morning, sir.
You think so? Son's gonna be good?
I'm not sure. Could go either way, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Saw a town, or what was left of one after Buggy destroyed it.
You mean when you try to run off and leave us for dead? I know your type. If there's nothing to gain, you're out.
Says the wandering bounty hunter.
Oh, we are setting up character arcs here.
You have a lockpick.
I have 4 lockpicks. The clowns only found 3.
Oh.
Sheesh.
Oh, that is cruel.
Hey, give me back my hat!
I used to know a pirate that wore a hat just like this. Ginger, 3 scars, left eye. We served together on a pirate crew.
Did he kill him?
Until he betrayed me. He wanted to keep my star from shining too brightly.
You're yelling at a hat.
Don't talk about him that way.
Finally getting to the truth. Stretch him until he breaks.
Is that what they say in prison?
I'm warning you.
It's Buggy!
Ugh.
There he is.
There's a body horror element to this. Whoa!
He punched his head off! What?
Did not see that coming.
Yo! He punched his head off!
Hi.
What? Oh, CGI head.
And he's alive.
Have something else in common.
What the hell?
He had
the
one of the
gum.
devil's thingies. Fruit.
Oh, shoot.
The chop fruit.
Oh.
Always put myself back together again.
Whoa!
Oh, it's like the detachable kid.
Detachable kid?
Yeah.
TDK. Oh.
Oh, yep.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right.
That was pretty cool.
Because I was like, this guy's kind of getting on my nerves. He's a little annoying. Like he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay, now he's a real threat. Yeah.
I've been thinking about you for years. About how you killed my brother.
Ruh-oh.
Followed us for weeks through the swamplands.
Does he not recall?
You cut off his head. You stuffed it in a bag, all for you, Barry.
Okay, that does sound like me.
Let's see if you can keep your head.
It's cool they really put the actor on that.
Yeah. Pick that lock. Pick that lock.
We both know you don't belong here.
Being a Marine is all I've ever wanted.
And I want to believe you, but your story doesn't add up.
This poor guy finally makes a choice for himself, and then he just gets stuck here.
How long have you been working with the pirates who attacked this base?
I was held captive by a pirate named Alvida. Then he saved me.
Who?
Don't say his name.
Luffy.
Ah, damn it.
You rat. Immediately ratted him out.
Could have made up the name.
Any name.
Could have said Luffy.
You could have said Luffy. Luffy son.
And why didn't you tell anyone about this?
I was worried they wouldn't let me enlist.
Telling the truth is a core value of the Marines.
You could have just slid the chair with your hands.
You had to be extra with it. You can't be a Marine unless you're dramatic.
Do you owe him any allegiance?
Pirates should face justice.
Oh, dude.
And we'll find him together.
That's conflicting. That sucks.
Immediately rats him out.
Well, acts so like freaking terrified every step he takes.
Every move he makes.
I thought the shithole was supposed to be popular.
Oh, he's gonna kick some ass.
Kick some booty.
Come on, Luffy.
Put a fist in his ass.
You're not welcome here. You made a fool out of Shanks.
You want to talk like a man? You better be ready to back it up like a man. You're lucky I don't slit his throat.
You can spill a drink on me and I'll let it slide. But don't you ever threaten my friends.
Oh, I love this.
What? Oh, nice.
You think it's actual superpower? You ever seen that trope before?
Yeah, yeah. Nice. Nice.
It's creative as hell. Dude's got style.
Great fight. Love this. Nice.
Man, for pirates that don't resort to violence, this is awesome.
Only when absolutely necessary.
I love the presence of these guys.
These guys are awesome. What a dope crew.
Where's Luffy?
Oh, nice shot.
That was a really good upside down reveal because it looked like he might have been underwater. Like,
Yeah.
or it's like head would dip underwater already. It's kind of confusing. So it like puts you in the state of mind he's in. That was really well done.
Don't bother, it's seawater. All those wonderful powers rendered useless from a few splashes.
Seawater's a weakness?
I guess so. Seawater is his kryptonite.
Is it that way for all people who use
Good question.
devil's fruit? Or is it just a kind of water it is? I really want to know if the water is the weakness.
He said seawater specifically.
Yeah.
Imagine if he drinks water, I'm sure he's fine.
I will find One Piece. And then everyone will know my name. And they'll love me.
You just want acceptance.
Poor Arthur Fleck.
Shanks is gonna grind you up and make bandit sausage. There's nowhere you can hide.
You really think anyone's coming for you?
This guy looks very familiar.
Same, yeah. It's Javier Bardem. What the hell is
yeah,
that?
Sea Beast.
Sea Beast.
Love me a good Sea Beast.
How inconvenient is that? He's a pirate who obviously travels by sea.
Yeah.
And he's always surrounded by his weakness. Shanks.
Does Shanks have a
power?
Oh no, okay. But he can work with the sea beast?
I guess. Whoa. Do we see it? Oh damn, we do.
Holy shit.
That's a face.
That is awesome. Oh my god, that's scary.
Those red eyes. Oh my god.
Get lost.
Oh, he does have a power.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. What a cool design.
Yeah, right? I wonder if that's how it looks in the anime.
I wonder if it's going to come back into play later on.
Probably. You don't just one and done an animal like that.
Oh,
his
shit.
arm! Yo! Oh my god.
It's my fault.
Oh,
does he bleed out from this?
I'm just glad that you're okay.
Wow, you don't look like you're in pain at all, dude.
Yeah. He's a man. Men don't feel pain.
I would be like, I regret it, saving your ass so
Immediately.
You really don't fear death, do you? No, just don't fear you.
Nice.
Tempting as that sounds, I'm not sticking around.
Got somewhere else to be?
Didn't used to think so. But Luffy changed that.
Don't tell me you actually believe in him.
I don't need to. He believes in himself. Rubs off. And one more thing. Don't turn around.
Nice. Kind of works like a boomerang in a way.
My hat.
Map of the hat. Map of the hat. Oh, wow. Just let him take the map, huh?
He won't get away with it.
You want a piece of me?
Cool.
Fascinating.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
What the hell? How do you kill a guy like that?
I mean, I think if you just like
drown him,
if you bag his head, you could at least trap him.
It's kind of wild.
What a whimsical ass scenario to be in.
Right?
Looks really good though. Those
Yeah.
are some great ass effects. Those are great effects.
You can dump seawater on me, and I'll let it slide.
But don't mess with my friends.
But don't you
So
ever
my hat.
threaten my friends.
Yep.
Or my hat.
So you want to die first?
Clap that head.
What the hell?
Chop chop! Cannon!
Chop chop cannon.
This is an anime.
No. No.
Not the hat! How could you?
Nami! The crates!
Yeah, trap him.
Nice. That makes sense.
It's cool. It's a fun game. Bastard. You feel that?
Yeah,
Damn.
man.
What have you done to me? Cut you down to size. One piece.
Whoa, 3D.
Bazooka!
I can't wait for Zoro to call out his power.
Right.
Call it his move.
You are new captors. What? You're a pirate, aren't you?
Different kind.
I'm a different kind of pirate.
Yep.
Nice. Called it.
Oh, look at him. Even they're feeling the heroism as well.
Hero pirate.
The men and women of this base have not failed the Marines, but their leadership has.
Oh.
We can take their ships, their weapons, and even their lives, but we cannot win if we do not take away their dreams.
Oh, shit.
personally leading a mission to hunt down the pirates who attacked this base. And I am taking this squadron of new cadets with me.
You want to start with the new cadets?
For honor. For justice!
For justice!
For the Marines!
For the Marines!
For Sparta.
Okay, now I really think he's gonna have a different turn. The son. His
He's gonna turn on him, yeah. I don't think he's gonna turn to help Luffy. I think he's gonna turn to his own interest.
Of our gratitude. You needed more than we do.
What do you guys eat? You take any food?
He eats maps.
It's maps and metal.
Maybe just a snack.
None for my friends.
None for my friends.
Just
I'm the hungriest. I was held captive underwater.
Thank you all for your hospitality and the food and the drink. We'll savor it as long as we can. And with Lucky Roo, that should be about 3 hours.
interesting how he's not just mirroring him. His life is really playing out like a pattern that truly emulates his.
He's a hero pirate, inspired by the best.
I'll miss you most of all, Luffy.
You were right, Shanks. Back when you wouldn't let me join your crew.
Oh, this is when he gets the hat.
I'm gonna be a pirate captain. I'm gonna find the One Piece and become king of the pirates.
In that case,
Oh, I'm invested.
and I want you to take it.
I want you to meet him again one day as an adult.
Aww.
You can give it back to me. But only after you become a great pirate. That'll be our promise.
Oh, I guess one day they will reunite.
Yeah.
1,000 live action episodes from now.
In 14 years.
That was really sweet. Now grow into a Latino boy.
With the power of this hat, I will develop an accent.
Almost finished.
Oh, she's helping.
What's her name again?
Her name is daughter of guy from the beginning of the show.
Shanks always said that if the path to what you want seems too easy, then you're on the wrong path.
No. What?
Gotta take the hard route. That's what makes it worth it.
Next stop, the Grand Line.
I like this guy. Uh-oh, do you have ulterior motives, girl? A grinder? A slug? Little...
Oh, she's communicating.
You little spy? A little spy girl?
She's been communicating. That's crazy.
It's me. You can tell him I have the map.
What?
No! Bluetooth trader. Oh.
Fuck you, lady.
Can't trust her.
Damn.
Damn.
Let's look up her name before we talk at all.
What's that girl's name?
Well,
What's that girl?
I'll look it up while you're talking. What did you think of the episode?
I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked it. I liked it.
Were you going to say until?
I was going to say, no, I don't think I was going to say as much as the first episode. I don't know, because I think now we're finally into the adventure, and I think even though this was like a 40-plus minute episode, it felt like an episode of an anime. Like, it felt like a chapter in a show, but it also had the episodic kind of feel, like a villain of the week kind of thing with Bugsy here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked getting to see them bond a little bit more, learn a little bit more about Luffy's past and his powers. I will say at first I wasn't as interested in the marine stuff, but now we see all the pieces coming together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, ooh, where's this heading? And yeah, I'm starting to really vibe with this crew, like Zoro, cool as a cucumber, always.
Her
a
name
lot of
is
fun.
Name is Nami.
Nami, I thought so. I thought her name was Nami. But yeah, I really like the way that it was shot too.
Monkey. I would keep calling Luffy. We could just call him Monkey.
I don't think no one's called him Monkey. I think he's only referred to himself as Monkey.
Monkey's way easier to remember.
Monkey D. You call him Monkey D.
Yeah.
Monkey D?
Monkey D.
So yeah, Monkey D, he continues to be charismatic. I'm not gonna call him Monkey D. Luffy is, yeah, you know, I think the show has a lot of heart so far. In addition to being exciting and this swashbuckling adventure, like you can tell that this is something that's full of heart. And even though I've only seen these 2 episodes, I can tell that it has a spirit of anime, and this is probably why a lot of people love it, because like, dang, this show has so much heart. And even towards the end, where you see the relationship between Shanks and Luffy and how he finally got his hat, and like the sacrifice that he did to save Luffy, like that relationship and how important that guy is to our lead, our main character.
Yeah.
And it makes me like, dang, I really want to see like what's going to happen between all these characters. How are these lines going to converge? And yeah, I really want him to get to the grand line, because like this kid has so much heart. He believes in himself, and you see the impact of this kid's energy and how it affects the people around him, because he is so positive and yet so powerful, but isn't like egotistical about it. He's just a good person. And yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I don't know how far down the line the stuff with Shanks is something from the beginning. Is this something that's, you know, revealed towards the end? Because you know how animes are like 22 minutes long, so, and they take like forever to reveal information. So I don't know, but yeah, well, I liked it.
I'm not getting the impression though that this like, to me, of course, constant reminder, we haven't seen the anime. It doesn't get. I don't get the impression. It's like I'll watch other adaptations of stuff, and I really get the impression of this, and I don't feel this when I watch it, that I'm watching something that feels like it's been overly condensed, or that oh wow, this needs more breathing room, or they're rushing this. You know, like I don't have any of those opinions about it. I like the first episode more. There are things about this that, of course, you continue on the journey, you expand upon, that make me like characters. Like what this did was make me like the main characters significantly more, even though I already liked them a lot. That feeling has now been enhanced. And I agree with you about the marine quality too, of like, okay, yeah, this is much more interesting. I like the dilemma that it puts. Who was his name? I don't know his name.
The kid with the pink hair. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Any of these names look familiar to you? Is it Alvita?
No, maybe. Click on him.
Let's click on it. We got the IMDb pulled up here. Nope. Alvita's the pirate.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that?
Koby? It's Koby. It's Koby, right? Yeah, it's Koby.
Yep, it is Koby. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I remember doing the Koby. But yeah, that part wasn't as interesting, because every time they cut to that, I'm like, oh no.
Koby is an Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, I know you haven't seen that. That's right. Couldn't piece it together. Okay. So, yeah, I like the dilemma that it puts Koby in, because I think there could be a debate that happens there of like, oh, is this something that, you know, I can see the reaction that some people might have of like, you snitched too early, damn you. But they've established the character well enough that he's such a frightened dude.
Yeah.
That he's just gonna be naturally it makes sense the how he got pushed into this corner. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it makes complete sense to me that he would actually unveil that. And it does make for an interesting conflict of the journey that he might go on, because you could see him going down like paths that do cause more resistance and put him more into not quite antagonist, but an obstacle that our trio has to fight against, you know, or could be the path where he ends up, you know, becoming so disillusioned by the Marines' conquest. I hope that's the path it goes down, where it's like, this is not what I thought it was going to be, and then decides to help out. Either way, I think the performer is doing a really good job, because if the performer wasn't so good, I wouldn't have bought that as much. I might have been a little bit annoyed by the choice.
Yeah. You feel bad for the guy, you know, and he's in a compromising position, and he's just afraid. He's trying to make it through. I imagine he joined the Marines because in spite of all this fear that he has inside of him. He wants to do the right thing. He wants to be someone who is courageous. And, you know, maybe he's on the wrong side of things right now, but I hope for the development of him that he gets that courageousness inside of him. You know?
And what I like to, what this episode established really well, when you compare it to something like Pirates of the Caribbean, which is, you know, like, oh, the pirates, they're criminals, but you never really get the sense that they're the bad guys.
Yeah,
you know? Like they have like bad pirates in there who are going up against other pirates, but they still make the pirate life like it hones in so much on the fantastical side of the pirates. And the pirates only really seem to be an issue for like other pirates in that franchise. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where here, what I like what they did with Buggy, I got kind of like things that I liked about Buggy and things I didn't. What I liked that they did with Buggy was like him and his crew and the way they were torturing this town, how they wrecked their whole town, and then they were enslaving the people. They really showed the truly sinister, villainous side of pirates. So it's not just also showcasing that, hey, you know, like our band of misfits, our pirates end the season and pirate life glorious. Like, yeah, there's the fun side of it too, the fantasy side of that. But they're also showing us, no, there really is like a really messed up side to this. So I love that they included that. And of course, I love the power set of Buggy, and I wonder if every villain we encounter with superpowers is all going to be Devil's Fruit.
Ooh,
maybe.
Yeah.
Some type of link there. And maybe it is like, oh, it's an accurate depiction of what Buggy is like in the anime or something. Like maybe it is. I didn't ultimately feel like when you do the setup of what Buggy looks like and like clown pirate, it went the performance, like it's weird. Where my conflict comes in is I feel like the actor who played Buggy did a good job with the material, like he completely serviced it, but I didn't feel like there was anything that it was exactly the path that you would expect based off of. Oh, yeah, clown pirate guy. I didn't really feel like there was anything that unique to it, specifically his portrayal.
Yeah.
Or not portray, not the way he portrayed it, but the depiction of what this character is. That I felt like there could have been something that was a little bit more fresh about it. So he actually came down to being like kind of a frustrating thing for me to watch, a little annoying and not super entertaining or even scary, you know, and I could have used that for as much focus as there was on him.
I think it's funny because I remember saying earlier on, I was like, oh, it's not, the performance isn't bothering me because I'm used to watching this actor, which I now know his name is Jeff Ward. And I think that as the episode continued, I became not conflicted, but I held two feelings at the same time. One was like, I enjoy watching this actor perform in this goofy role because I've liked him in other things. But at the same hand, watching the character itself, I think that, and granted, I don't have the anime to compare against, that it could have, he didn't come across as threatening to me. I was never like afraid or thought this guy was like crazy or anything. I mean, he obviously was crazy, but I was never like, whoa, this guy's freaking nuts. I never felt threatened by him. And I think maybe part of that was the performance as well. Yeah, I thought the effects on him were really cool. Don't get me wrong. I thought that stuff was awesome. But maybe like a little bit more unhinged / threatening. Like when he was telling them to like laugh or like, no, don't laugh. Like I didn't get the sense that outside of having these guys have powers, that his aura in of itself was something that was threatening or scary.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Like
yeah, you said it much better than me.
Yeah, I think like the power shouldn't make him scary. The guy should make him scary, and then the powers are the icing on top of the fact that he's scary.
Yeah,
you know. And I think if they would have utilized or leaned into the clown aspect of him more, and then have that power thing be an enhancement on the clown thing, I think that would have worked a lot better. So like maybe this guy was miscast. I mean, I like the actor, but yeah, we'll see what they do with him. But yeah, I think ultimately that's what I walked away feeling. I thought the fights were really cool. The powers were really dope, and especially like, because that could easily have turned into like ridiculous, like dumb, goofy territory. But I don't know if it's the fact that the effects were good, or the story and characters were good, or the fact that, I don't know. I just think all of it together worked when it easily could have gone into like, this is goofy, dumb territory. Like, and maybe the knowledge that it's based on the anime maybe helps that a little bit. But yeah, overall, that fight scene really worked for me.
Yeah, loud, hypersensitive, really just insecure clown guy.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've seen this like a billion times. Yeah, and it was just a little. It was only annoying because it was so much of the episode, And I liked what it did for our other characters, though. Like it spoke volumes to me when Monkey D's hat got stabbed, and I really felt that. I was like, fuck. It's good because the show did such a great job on emphasizing
how important that hat is.
By illustrating that whenever this guy's usually in a chipper mood or in a ponderous or eager mood, and the time he gets serious is when you mess with the hat.
Or his friends.
But that was established after. Right. Like they really made it clear, like his mood switches when you mess with his hat. And how much that means to him. And the show's been doing such a good job at showing us like where it comes from, and you don't really know yet what the history is, but clearly he has such an emotional attachment to it, and I'm attached to Monkey D. So when the hat got stabbed, I was like, oh, I was like, I've never felt that with an item, like just getting struck like that. It's like an animal guy, something like that, and I punctured it, and they put so much emphasis to that. It's like an old hat, and I'm like, oh damn. So I thought they added such great weight with that, and I guess seawater does. That is the
weakness.
Is it through swallowing, or it seems like it's just dipping him in it?
Just
just putting him in it weakens him. And maybe that's the way forever, because it seemed like he really knew that. He said like, don't bother, it's seawater, and for Buggy to just know that, and the way he kind of just threw that line out there would mean that Buggy would also be prone to being vulnerable to that as well.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, because he recognized as soon as he stretched, he's bitten the same type of fruit that I have. So by then would know what his weakness is, which is interesting because it makes me. The more we watch it, that makes me more curious about the lore behind this world. Like, what is the deal with these fruits? Like, where is Shanks and his people? What is going on with Zoro and his history? And what is this Grand Line? We'll find out eventually, whether it's the end of the season or 400 episodes from now.
Do you think there's going to be a romance with Zoro?
I got that chemistry, that butting heads kind of chemistry from those two. So,
well, I feel like Nami, she's supposed to have that duplicitous quality to her. You're like, I don't know which side is she on, but I think ultimately she's going to be on the good side.
Yeah, especially with that thing at the end when they're using their snail Bluetooth. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Maybe that's just the cliffhanger they left us on.
I mean, she has to be communicating with that one guy.
Which guy?
The guy, the head of the fucking gang of the Marines.
Oh, you think she's working with the Marines?
I mean, Garp was the only one. Remember at the end of episode 1, he's the one who talked on the snail phone, and then we heard the incoming. We couldn't hear who was on the other end.
Oh,
and then when she was making the sounds with it, it was the exact same sounds. So I think the implication is that she's the one communicating with the head of the Marines.
Oh, okay, she's a little trader girl. Okay, I could see that. Yeah.
But why?
But why though? Maybe
because why would she bother to steal it?
It doesn't seem.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. I'm like, I can see it, but it's not lining up. The math isn't.
I guess it might be a mislead because she keeps saying how much she hates pirates.
I feel like it's a mislead. But I mean, we don't know how she feels about Marines. I mean, she did kind of take some of them down. So
I don't know. Maybe she has more at play than just that. But no, everything's good, and I like the way how you're seeing Zoro starting to lighten up too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everything's great right now. All right. Well, 6 more episodes to go. We don't know when episode 3 will be coming out. I got working on Aaron's stupid schedule with this other job.
I got 9 to 5. I got
9 to 5 is not a consistent 9 to 5. I can work with a consistent 9 to 5.
It's a really
You would be here at 6 p.m. and then we would figure it out.
My job loves consistency.
Yeah. All righty, guys. Thanks for being here. And we'll catch you all soon. Peace out, Reject Nation.
Deuces.